Mewing, who was hiding, eventually fell asleep due to exhaustion. He was unable to resist his drowsiness. Mewing slept in that place for hours, and then, gradually he began to wake up and started to remember what was happening. With fear, Mewing tried to wake himself up fully and was truly panicked. Mewing immediately began to check his surroundings to see if Captain Chairman Rizz and his troops were still in the room. He checked their presence from behind the ligma fluid tanks in the room, observing through the shadows. He did not see them in the place. Mewing began to move slowly to check if they were really gone from the ligma fluid storage room. He was terrified of losing his life there and needed to make sure that Captain Chairman Rizz and his troops had left the ligma fluid storage room. Carefully, he started peeking through small gaps between the tanks that held the ligma fluid. He saw that there was no one else in the room except for himself and his father's head. Mewing then attempted to climb towards the ventilation duct located above the room. He tried to reach the ventilation duct by climbing the metal pipes in the room. Unfortunately, the pipes were not enough to allow him to reach the ventilation hole. Mewing began to think and look around the ligma fluid storage room to find something he could use as a tool to reach the ventilation duct. After a while, Mewing carefully examined the room and finally noticed a tank of ligma fluid that was neither too large nor too small. He thought about using that tank to reach the ventilation duct. Mewing approached the tank and tried to lift it to the spot where he planned to use it as a stepping stool to reach the ventilation hole. He examined the tank and marked the point where he would place it as his step. Mewing tried with all his strength to move the ligma fluid tank to the marked spot. However, despite his efforts, he was unable to lift the tank. Mewing then began to look for a way to move the ligma fluid tank to the marked spot. He continued thinking about how to move the tank for a while. Finally, Mewing came up with an idea to subscribe for the continuation.